All right. Well, we've talked to great length of our teams and our individuals.
Yep.
Let's change topics now to an underclassman that we haven't spoken about that could make big waves this cross-country season. Do you have anybody in mind?
Oh, man, I think there's a lot of athletes always on the girl side. You never know someone who could come up. And, there'd be someone we didn't know. Lauren Ping. Who knows what we could see out of Lauren Ping.
Are you going to take any thunder away from Grace Lauren? Maybe.
Yeah.
Do we have that clip?
She might. No. And shout out to Trent. Hashtag Ping Dynasty. Let's make it a thing. Trending on Twitter. These two could be unstoppable as a freshman and a 7th grader and making it to nationals. Graydon Morris out of Texas. He got a shout out early on Facebook Live out here. He's someone who made it to Foot Locker Nationals as a freshman. And last year, the South region was super strong on the individual side, so that was really great. We'll see how he does as a sophomore. He's running up there in Dallas area, so he'll probably get some head-to-head competition with Alex Mayer, get pushed a little bit. So now he's made it to the national meet, has some exposure as a freshman. It'll be really interesting to see how Graydon now develops into his sophomore year running for Texas and see if he can come out and now really make his impact.
I got Sydney Thorvaldsen out of Rawlins in Wyoming. She's a girl that our webmaster in Colorado, Alan Versal, have been talking up for a couple weeks now. I mean, she's legit. She just ran her first race, opened up in the 18:18, which isn't super impressive, but she beat the next. Right she beat the next fastest competitor by 2 minutes, and she's coming off a 10K in at elevation 35:42, which converts to about 16:46. So Sydney Thorvaldsen, at the end of the season, I think she's going to be a name that we're definitely going to be talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about Ryan Raff? Talk about Ryan Raff.
Oh, baby, don't get me started. I'm my Utah squad out there. You big Utah guy. Ryan Raff also got a shout out on Facebook Live for good reason.
Yeah.
He's had a big start to his season. He's already run a 186 speed rating, as we mentioned earlier. That's pretty close to equates to a top 15 performance at NXN. So Ryan Raff is a guy who I really like. He flew under the radar just because Utah's been so strong in the past couple of years. You had all the guys at American Fork, and you had a lot of athletes competing at nationals, and Ryan Raff was just kind of like the next guy up. He was right up there with them, but he was, you just couldn't compete with the true elite guys who are running in Utah over the past couple of years. And then last year he went to Foot Locker West and just didn't have a great race. He finished well out of contention. And so we haven't seen him really at the national level. He ran at Arcadia in the track this year. He wasn't in that seeded race, but he ran some super fast times in the 2 mile. So he's got the track speed. We see he's getting faster, and he could be the guy in Utah this year. He's already started off showing he's in really great shape. He could easily go unbeaten throughout the season and against some of the top talented guys you have in Utah. Ryan Raff, I think it's his time finally to shine coming out of the Utah State cross-country season, and now it'll be a matter of where is he going. Is it going to be NXN? Is it going to be Foot Locker? Which national meet is he targeting? Ryan Raff, he's now up in those conversations. We're going to start hearing a lot more of that name this year, and he could be the next rising star to come out of Utah.
Trent.
Yeah, we got Joe Battaglia saying, is there an unranked individual, boy or girl, who can make the podium at NXN? What do you guys think?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I mentioned a little bit earlier, Adeline Ackley, who just finished 4 seconds behind Ann Forsyth, unranked coming into the season. Who knows what potential is there? That was a really phenomenal race. A couple girls running very close to 150 speed ratings early on in the season. But Ackley, if she can hang with Ann Forsyth and keep that up, that's easily someone who's going to be up there at the end of the year.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt that our rankings are going to change significantly within like a week or two. I mean, we're going to, the kids that are injured already, they're going to drop off of our list. We're just going to add people, I think, as the weeks go on, pretty easily. So we're going to find out pretty quickly what happens there.
We got one more. Dan Beck, our boy out of Pennsylvania, saying you guys are sleeping on Clara Savicek. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce that. Went sub 18 on a Hilly Hershey course last fall. Also ran 10:21 and 3200. So
yeah, she's right there in the 25 to 30 range for us. We definitely had her on our list, but we just did not give her the nod yet, just because I don't believe she ran a national meet after that state competition. So, but she's definitely on our radar. We're gonna find out a lot over this cross country season.